lovelies, today is the day I finally got a chance to set up my Pixio monitor arm. I started by removing my Logitech headset, HyperX quadcast mic, and a few other small decorations I purchased from stores like Target or TJ Maxx. These two stores do a wonderful job at helping me add a bit of my personality to my desk space. Although some of these items are Valentine's Day decorations, I'm thinking about keeping them up because they bring a sweet and welcoming vibe to the space. By clearing the area and moving a few things off of my monitor stand, this will help me make some space and get everything organized and ready for a fresh setup. Sometimes the clutter that builds up can distract from the overall space, so taking a moment to tidy up is always worth it to me. Next, I'm going to unplug and remove a few of the essentials. First, my Razer Huntsman mini keyboard. Although I love this keyboard, a full-size keyboard is more ideal when it comes to playing a few of the games that I love. Next is this super cute pink Divoom timeskate and my Logitech mouse. The mouse and the Gobi lights were a bit tangled up in my cable management, so I unplugged that off camera and just shifted the lights over for now without unplugging to make things slightly easier. Now that everything is out of the way, I'm ready to move the monitor stand, and my mouse pad, as well as a few of the cords that are still a bit exposed. The weather in Virginia has been a bit cold, so the entire time I was making this video, I noticed that I kept trying to tuck my hands into my sweatshirt because my fingers were frozen and my motivation was hanging on by a thread. And just really quickly, I wanted to wipe this area down before putting everything up. Aside from how beautifully everything is organized and tidy, one of my favorite parts of unboxing is carefully taking each item out of the plastic. There's something so satisfying about peeling back the packaging and seeing everything fresh and brand new, ready to be put to use. Not only is this Pixio monitor arm affordable, but it's also incredibly sturdy and durable. I know this because I've been using it for a second monitor that I have displayed, and it's held up beautifully. I was kindly gifted this along with the purple Pixio monitor, and together they've been a fantastic addition to my setup. I'll be showing the second monitor setup towards the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned to see how everything comes together. I was a tad bit nervous about this part. I was so cold and my hands were so numb that I was afraid that I was going to drop the monitor. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. This custom 3D crafted adapter was also generously gifted to me by the same person. It was the missing puzzle piece needed in order for me to use the monitor arm with my Acer monitor. After getting the monitor back on my desk and making sure it didn't fall the way I sat it down, I was ready to finally start putting the pieces together to mount my monitor arm. Aside from being cold, I just know that the engineers who designed this did not have long-nailed individuals in mind. My nails being the length that they were made it slightly difficult to screw things into place, but you know what? I'm nothing if I'm not resourceful. I decided to grab a wrench to make the process a little bit easier on my end. I unintentionally added a few extra minutes onto this project by putting the part that goes on top of the adapter on upside down. I decided that it was best that I fixed everything off of camera so that you all wouldn't have to sit through that silly little mistake that I made. The cable management feature on the monitor arm is incredibly convenient for me, especially since I already struggle with the current cable management that I have, if you can even call it that. Also, you can't see her, but my cat Bella was actually underneath my desk having the time of her life with my cords. Every time I pulled one, she would pull right back thinking that I was playing with her. And there it is, my monitor is officially floating and my setup looks 10 times cleaner. Now that everything is put together, let's make my desk cute again. I honestly really do like these monitor arms. They match the aesthetic of my desk and are color matched to my monitors. I'm not sure if I want to switch them so the white arm is with the purple monitor and vice versa, but for now I love it. And now to address the mess. Despite this desk mat being super cute and my favorite color, it is a huge dust magnet. It tends to get dirty pretty quickly and I find myself having to wipe it down at least once a day. Because of that, I do plan on switching it out sometime soon. I also would love to change the charm on my microphone, but I have so many cute ones that it's really hard to be decisive about which one that I want to put up. After carefully putting back my monitor stand, the microphone, and this adorable lavender heart bouquet, I cleaned up and adjusted a few more things and I began to add all of the other small essentials. As I placed them down, I made sure each item had its own space and that nothing felt too cluttered. I wanted to maintain a clean and minimal look while still keeping things the way they were once before. After taking a few moments to tidy up and making sure there was no dust or smudges left behind and everything was in place, I couldn't help but notice how clean and streamlined everything looked. My setup is now more functional and aesthetically pleasing. The monitor is up, I survived the cold, I conquered the nail struggle, and now I get to enjoy my desk setup in all of its glory. I'd like to give a heartfelt thank you to the generous gifter who kindly sent the items that helped bring my desk space together so beautifully. I hope you all enjoyed watching. Thank you and stay lovely.